ready?
Yes.
All right. And roll sound. Okay. Hi, Jasmine. My name's Terrell.
Hi, Terrell. Nice to meet you. I'm Jasmine. Thank you for making time for me today.
You're welcome.
How are you?
I'm doing well, thank you. I'm going to be administering your interview for a position on our admissions board at Oxford. Are you ready to begin?
Yes, I'm as ready as ever and excited as well.
Well, good. I'm glad to hear that. So tell me about yourself.
Well, first, when I was in high school, I flipped between schools a lot. But I actually ended up graduating from Dripping Springs High School, and I actually ranked 3rd in my class. A few of the accomplishments that I achieved in high school include the fact that I went to Kenya on a trip with my friends in a little group, in an organization that we kind of had, to bring a fresh water well to an area there. And also that I created a group within my church where we provided aid to the homeless with clothing and food, such as a shelter would. I went on to earn a full scholarship to Rice University, and I majored in telecommunications and business, and I minored in English literature and fine arts. I now live with my fiance in Boston, and my current job is working as a substitute for a professor at Brown who has fallen critically ill. And I really enjoy hiking, reading, and writing, as well as singing in a group that I have started.
Oh, wow. Your accomplishments seem to be extensive. Explain to me why you're a good fit for this job.
To start off, I'm very organized and somewhat of a neat freak when it comes to the workplace, especially with papers and paperwork. I also minored in English and have experience with the routine y'all use here to grade essays. I'm a hard worker and very diligent in the workspace, and I have no intention of creating or searching for drama, as it is unprofessional and it makes people uncomfortable. I've been working with the college for many months now and really enjoy the experience and the atmosphere, and I put my job here above anything else.
Well, your enthusiasm about this job is enticing, and I'm glad to hear that you've enjoyed working on a campus. Could you give me a list of your weaknesses?
I feel like my only greatest weakness is that sometimes I think that my word is better or higher than someone else's, even when I'm wrong, and I have trouble taking responsibility for my faults, even though I always do in the end, but definitely my biggest fault.
Well, I'm glad that you can own up to that fact. Not many people can. It shows a lot of courage on your part. Thank you for your honesty. So you said earlier that you love the campus life at Brown. So what is pushing you to want to work for us?
Though I have come to love and cherish the environment at Brown, especially the kids that I've been working with, it's not exactly the line of work I've been looking for. I've been wanting to be more behind the scenes, and I feel like my strengths in my work would suit me better for this job as an admissions director rather than a professor. Plus, Oxford has an amazing campus, and the students I've met so far are just wonderful.
Well, I'm glad you've been able to walk around campus and experience the lifestyle a bit, but there's so much more to Oxford that you're going to have to see. Finally, my last question to you is this. How did you hear about this opening?
I was discussing my desire to be an admissions officer, or advocate, with one of the other professors at Brown, and he had told me he could get me connected with a job opening that he had found at Oxford. You may have received a call from Todd Daly, the ancient history professor at Brown, or his associate when they suggested me for this position. I jumped at the words opening at Oxford and knew it had to be a sign.
Of course, Todd Daly, and I believe his partner's name is Willie. Willie actually dropped in and gave you some kind words.
Oh, okay.
What you've been describing to me about yourself puts you as a strong candidate for this position, and I'm glad to have considered you for this interview. We will be in touch with you as the interviews proceed, and you should know where you stand in about a week or so.
I want to thank you again for taking the time out of your day to meet with me. I can see that this could be life-changing for me if I get this, and I wish y'all good luck. I hope to hear from you soon. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Ms. Coble. We'll be in touch.
Thank you.